De nada.
Okay. Okay, hola. Feliz viernes. Happy Friday. Okay, for the warm-up today, it says escribe en español, just some different infinitives here. See if you can write out each one in español. Number 1 says to ride bikes. Number 2 to play sports. Number 3 to draw. Number 4 to run. And number 5 to listen to music. Okay. Okay, bueno, para número 1, ¿cómo se dice to ride bikes?
Montar en bicicleta.
Okay, bueno, ¿y cómo se dice to play sports?
Practicar deportes.
To draw?
Dibujar.
Dibujar.
Oh, dibujar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the J always makes an H sound, dibujar.
Dibujar.
Número 4, ¿cómo se dice to run?
Correr. Correr.
Correr.
Correr.
Correr, good. Número 5, ¿cómo se dice to listen to music?
Escuchar música.
Música, muy bueno. Okay, good. So let's verbally go through the homework assignments from the other day. So let's see here, what did I give you? I gave you, on page 29, oh, that's right, okay, page 29, actividad 3 y 4. Okay, so, oh, that's right, we watched the video historia and then, okay, so you're answering in response. Okay, so for actividad 3, comprendes means do you understand? Okay, so let's see here, I'll just read the line and you can tell me cierto for true and falso for false. Número 1, Angelica says, no me gusta montar en bicicleta.
Falso.
Falso. ¿Por qué es falso? What does she say instead?
Me
Probably don't
gusta mucho montar en bicicleta.
Yeah, where is she? Oh, maybe it doesn't say on here.
Isn't there?
I'm trying to find her. Oh, there she is, okay. See, there she is, okay. Raúl says, me gusta mucho leer revistas.
Cierto.
Cierto. Esteban says, me gusta patinar.
Cierto.
Patinar means to skate. Claudia says, me gusta pasar tiempo con mis amigos.
Cierto.
Sí, cierto, okay. Teresa says, no me gusta usar la computadora.
Falso.
Falso, porque le gusta mucho la computadora y porque él le gusta jugar videojuegos. Okay. Then número 6 says, me gusta trabajar. Gloria.
Cierto.
Cierto. Okay. Bueno. Where is Gloria?
She's right
there
next
she
to
is.
the poster.
I see her, okay. Oh, yes, 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 she was the very academic one, okay. Bueno, okay. And then actividad 4. ¿Y tú qué dices?
I have a question.
What do you-
What is this asking us to do?
You're just answering the questions here.
Like in your perspective? or-
Right.
Oh.
Right,
okay.
yeah, and you, so it's like a personal thing, so it says, and you, what do you say in answer to these questions? So, the first one is asking, it says, ¿Qué te gusta más? What do you like more? Leer revistas, to read stories, or montar en monopatán, or to ride, monopatán, what is that? A skateboard, I think. Yeah, or to skateboard.
Me gusta leer revisitas.
Leer revistas. Okay, yeah. So me gusta más leer revistas. Número 2, ¿qué te gusta más? What do you like more? ¿Jugar videojuegos o bailar?
Me gusta bailar.
Bailar. Okay, por supuesto, of course. Número 3, ¿qué te gusta hacer en junio y en diciembre?
Me gusta nadar en junio. Y me gusta esquiar en diciembre.
In diciembre, good. We only have, I know we're kind of limited right now in our verbs, but okay, that would be appropriate, good. Okay, bueno. Let's see here, then we had 5 and 6 on page 30, a la página 30. Let's look at actividad 5, escribir. It says, ¿te gusta o no te gusta? Do you like this or don't you like this activity? So, por número 1, me gusta. Well, we'll just have you read through these and see what you filled in with here.
Oh,
So you're just,
here we go,
again,
okay.
just more personal
Sorry, I
questions, something you like to do.
I got confused for a second.
That's okay.
Okay. Me gusta usar la computadora. No me gusta correr. Or
Correr.
Correr, okay. Let's see. Me gusta mucho bailar. No me gusta nada montar en monopatín. Me gusta cantar. No me gusta ni escribir cuentos ni montar en monopatín.
Okay, muy bueno, muy bueno. Okay, and then, let's see here, okay, so then we had 6, find 4 activities that you like to do, 4 that you don't like to do, copy on the chart, and write the activities in the course. Okay, so, should have been fairly simple, right? So, me gusta, what did you have underneath me gusta?
Cantar, bailar, dibujar, montar en bicicleta.
Okay, y para no me gusta?
Correr, montar en monopatín, escribir cuentos, jugar videojuegos.
Muy bueno. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so then exercise 9 over on page 32. Here it basically just wants to get the point across that in Spanish these are all infinitives just like in French, and we have 3 different categories of regular verbs just like in French. We have AR verbs, which will be the majority of verbs you'll come across probably in Spanish. We have ER verbs and IR verbs. So you're just, you know, obviously it's just the last 2 letters of the verb tell you which category they're in here. So underneath AR verbs we have, for example, nadar. What else could we place underneath that category?
Do you want me to say all of them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Bailar, dibujar, cantar. They're not singing,
Yeah, but that could be one that would go underneath that category though.
do you want me to, because I didn't really look at the pictures, I just kind of went through the list and then.
Yeah, that's great. We'll just have you say a couple for each one. So just give me 2 examples of ER verbs.
Correr,
Correr.
and then ver.
Ver, yeah. Yeah, and ver, we'll find out is actually irregular, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter at this point. It would still go underneath this category because of the spelling. Okay, and then IR verbs, 2 examples.
Escribir, no.
That might have been the only
There,
one,
that, I think
actually.
was the only one.
Was that the only, yeah, that we've learned so far? Okay, yeah, escribir. Okay, good.
Do you want it?
Yeah, well, I'll just look through and just make sure that the spelling is okay. Okay. Bueno. Excellent, everything looks good there, gracias. Okay. Okay, let's do, let's take a look at actividad 8 a la página 31. It says, ¿Qué te gusta hacer? Again, which means, what do you like to do? So we'll just go through and we'll, I'll have you ask the question this time and I'll answer. So you'll start out each time with te gusta, and then you'll just put in the correct infinitive depending on the pictures here. So for numero 1, you're going to ask me if I like to talk on the phone.
How do you say that?
Or, wait, we haven't learned this yet.
No.
Okay. But what else could we say for this? Have we learned something? It's weird that they just threw in a new one here. Okay. To talk on the phone would be hablar. Hablar is the verb to speak or to talk, which is actually a really important one, so we'll just put that up here. And it's a regular AR verb. It's kind of like parler in French. Hablar. And so when you're talking on the phone, that would be hablar por teléfono. So you would ask me, ¿te gusta hablar por teléfono? And so as a response, I would say, sí, me gusta hablar por teléfono con mis amigos, pero no me gusta hablar por teléfono con las otras personas. with people I don't know. I don't like to talk on the telephone. I get telephone anxiety.
Me too.
I don't like that. I'd much rather talk with people in person. I'm much better at that. Okay, how about número dos? What would you
¿Te
ask?
gusta bailar?
Um,
Oh, that's not, never
that's
mind, that's number 3. ¿Te gusta dibujar?
Sí, me gusta mucho dibujar. Número tres.
¿Te gusta bailar?
A veces, sometimes. A veces me gusta bailar. It depends. Y número cuatro.
¿Te gusta pasar tiempo con mis amigos?
Sí, me gusta mucho pasar tiempo con mis amigos. Okay, good. Now I'll ask you 5 through 8. Número 5. ¿Te gusta, we could say tocar la guitarra, but I think they mean I think they want cantar. ¿Te gusta cantar?
Sí, me gusta.
Okay. Oh, number 6 was cantar, I'm sorry. Okay, 2. Okay, number 5 would be tocar la guitarra, to play the guitar. So I'll put that up here as well. Okay, let's see here. Okay, número 7. ¿Te gusta correr?
No me gusta correr.
Y número 8. ¿Te gusta escribir cuentas?
No me gusta escribir cuentos.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see, we talked about making things negative. Okay, so then, let's look at page 37. Exercise 17, this is kind of really just going over a grammatical thing here, but, so we learned that más, whenever you say más, it likes more, right? So, ¿qué te gusta más? So here, again, we're asking, one person's asking the question, ¿qué te gusta más, nadar o esquiar? O means or. Then we have this word pues, P-U-E-S, pues. This is how you say, well, so it's a transition type phrase in Spanish, pues. So for número 1, Carmen, ¿qué te gusta más, leer o cantar?
Pues me gusta más cantar.
Okay. Y para número 2, ¿qué te gusta más, ver la televisión o tocar la guitarra?
Pues me gusta más ver la tele.
Número 3, ¿qué te gusta más, jugar videojuegos o montar en monopatín? And if you don't like either of those things, which I don't think that you do, you can use the ni construction, which they have an example of here.
No me gusta ni jugar videojuegos ni montar en monopatín.
Good. Y número 4, ¿Qué te gusta más? ¿Hablar por teléfono o pasar tiempo con tus amigos?
Pues me gusta pasar tiempo mes
Con mis amigos.
con mis amigos.
With my friends, con mis amigos. Okay, muy bueno. Okay, we talked about también. A mí también means me too. A mí tampoco, me neither. Okay. Okay, let's look at. Okay, we'll try a little bit of practice with this. So, actividad 18. También o tampoco. It says, write a list of 3 things that you like to do and 3 things that you don't like to do. Tell your partner the activities on your list. Your partner will agree or disagree based upon his or her personal preferences. Follow the model. So we don't have to write these out, we'll just say them. So, for example, the first person says in the modelo, me gusta mucho bailar, I really like to dance. And the other person agrees, so they say, a mí también. Or, no me gusta nada cantar, I don't like to sing at all. Oh, me either, a mí tampoco. Or you might say, pues, a mí me gusta cantar. Well, I do, I like to sing, if you want to disagree. So, let's see here. If I said to you, if I just made the statement, me gusta mucho bailar, what would you say?
A mí también.
Okay, good. What if I said, no me gusta bailar nada?
A mí no. A mí tampoco.
Well,
Wait,
in real life, you love to dance, so
Yeah.
you'd want to say, well, I like to dance. So you would use pues, a mí me gusta bailar, right?
Mhm.
Okay, good. Tell me something you like to do.
Me gusta mucho cantar.
Para mí no me gusta cantar. And tell me something you don't like to do.
No me gusta nada jugar videojuegos.
Me tampoco. Me either. Okay, bueno. Okay, let's see here. We'll go over, I think, one more thing today. And then we'll save some new stuff for when Lauren gets back on Monday. So we'll look at actividad 19. Opiniones. It says, read the opinions of 2 students on snowboarding, then answer the questions. So take a minute and read through these. See if you can figure out what it is they're saying. So up at the top it said that the topic of these opinions, it says, el snowboard, deporte o moda, sport or hobby, or fad. Moda can mean fad as well. So Rafael says, ni lo uno ni lo otro. It's neither one of those. He says, el snowboard no es ni moda ni deporte. Lo practico como hobby. Can you translate?
Practice. It's a practice hobby?
Yeah, like one practices it, one does it as a hobby, as only a hobby, right? So he says that snowboarding is neither a hobby nor a sport. He uses the ni construction there. And then Alicia says, moda, like a fad, el snowboard es un deporte de invierno como el esquí. What do you think she's saying here?
Snowboarding is a sport in winter
Mm-hmm.
with, you know,
Like skiing,
Like
is, just
skiing,
like
okay.
skiing is, right? Como el esquí. A mí me gusta mucho y lo practico mucho.
I like it very much and I
Mhm.
like to practice a lot.
Yeah. No es una simple moda, es todo un deporte.
It is not a simple fad.
Right, yeah, it's not simply a fad, es todo un deporte.
It is something sport.
Yeah, like it's totally a sport,
It's
it's
totally
fully
a
a sport.
sport.
Todo means like everything or all.
Mhm.
And then she says, y es buen ejercicio.
Yeah, it's good exercise.
Yeah, it's also good exercise. Okay, well. Okay, good, I think we'll stop there then. Great, good job.